back to another episode of
Wine and Spirits.
Yay!
So today we're doing something a little different with the wine.
Yes, Jerry has actually gotten us some wine, and we don't really know what it is yet, so we're going to...
We uncorked it in the bag, so we don't know what kind, what brand, nothing.
Yep. So we're going to try it first, say our thoughts, and then we're going to do the big reveal.
All right, I feel like an alcoholic walking through the streets with my
brown
bag of liquor.
Ooh, so it's a red.
It is red.
Starting off promising.
Right. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right.
All right, here we go. We can try it out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Weird. I don't know. I can't tell what it is.
I really like it. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
That is super smooth.
It kind of tastes a little bit like a mix between a cab and like that Bordeaux we had. A little bit.
I'm willing to bet it's a cab.
That's what it kind of tastes like.
It's super smooth though,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not dry.
Yeah, it's like semi-sweet. Like it's not like super overbearing sweet, but it's just got that little kick. Wait, gotta do it again. Mm-hmm.
I'm tasting hints of awesome and delicious.
Hints of awesome. I'm gonna rate this one a 4 because I like it. I would drink it again, and I'd probably buy it. Oops.
If this is a red blend, I'm going to be shocked.
Ooh.
And I'm a little nervous that it might be.
It doesn't taste like a red blend, but it might be.
I know. I've banned red blends from my wine rack because I feel like they're too sweet. So I swear if this is a red blend, I'm gonna...
Yeah. Well, let's see what it is. Let's see what it is.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Oh, God.
It is Menage Trois. Soft red blend. Wow, this is really good.
I'm going to eat my words. Not all red blends suck, I guess.
Especially the silky kind.
Yeah, I've never had this one
I've
before.
actually been to that winery. It was pretty
What?
nice. Yeah.
Where at?
In California. In Napa Valley. We went to Menage Trois. We went to Cupcake.
Really?
I think we went to Simi. I can't remember. Because after the Castello de Amoroso, we kind of forgot a lot of stuff because that was a lot of wine tasting. But we went to a smaller winery, the Andretti winery, and they had some good stuff there too.
All right, so this one, the blend is Pinot Noir, a Malbec, and a Syrah.
I love Malbec and Syrah.
That's probably why I like this one.
And that's probably why I couldn't guess it.
Because
I love
a lot of red blends I feel like have Merlot, and I'm not a Merlot fan.
I'm not anymore.
So,
and I love Syrah.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
No.
This is really good.
Yes, thanks, Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry. I gotta take a picture of it because that's how good it is. I mean, we'll put it in the description for you guys, but I always take a picture so I can add it to my Vivino. Yes, I'm a little bit of a wine snob. Just a little bit. Yeah, that one was really good. Thanks, Jerry.
I'd rate that something with a 69 after it. I'm not really sure if it's a 3 or a 4.
Wait.
Probably, I'm going to say a 3.69.
369. I'm going to say 4 because I actually like it. I like it.
Do you remember that song?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine. Thank you.
I mean, you are too.
No, I do remember that song. Yeah, I'm gonna do a 4 for that one because I like it.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Again, if you like what you are seeing, hearing, all of the above, like and subscribe, please, so we can bring you more content and read some more user stories. We'll put everything in the description below as far as where you can send your story in, what we're drinking, everything.
All of the things.
Yeah. But with that, we're actually going to kick it off with another user story.
And this one is A Penny for Your Thoughts, is who this is from.
Yes.
And the title of it is The Ring. Yeah. So let's get this poppin'. So my husband and I moved back to my parents' house right when my father was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. He was his primary caregiver up until he needed more help than my husband could do. We had to put him into hospice in a home, and he went one more year and then passed away. The first time I mowed the lawn that spring, I saw my dad leaning up against a tree smiling and watching me mow the lawn. So sweet. I saw him, I blinked, and I looked back, and he was gone. I cried while mowing the rest of the lawn. I smells cologne every now and then still. When I was sleeping, I woke to this feeling of the bed sinking, like someone was sitting next to me. Opened my eyes fully, and no one was there. Then my mom died about 4 years later. So shortly after my mom died, which was traumatic for myself, Mom and our dog Cody made an appearance when my sister was here to help me. I have a picture of it. The top right drawer of my mom's dresser kept opening on its own. I would shut it almost daily to find it open again. I had my friend, blank, say she wanted... It's me. Megan say she wanted to tell me something, and when she did, she mentioned a ring that my mom loved seeing on me. It took me a while to go through the dresser, and the ring I found in that drawer didn't make sense. Well, the drawer stopped opening. A couple of months later, I came back to actually totally clean out the dresser and found my mom's wedding ring, which was my great-grandma, and it never fit me before. And I tried it on, and it fit perfectly. I broke down and now knew exactly what Megan was talking about. It's what my mom wanted me to find. I was so incredibly happy and sad at the same time. I'm still wearing the ring to this day.
Wow. So to talk about your notebook a little bit, a couple of things that you had mentioned in there is what she brought up about her mom wanting her to find the ring. But how cool is that her mom was like reaching out with the drawer constantly opening? Because that's probably where it was, and that's really why you felt that.
Have you ever, well, you have been to her house. When you went down the hallway, did you ever feel anything?
I did a few times, but I didn't know if it was... Sometimes I don't trust my own instincts, and Casper gets on me about this, and sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just overthinking things, but yeah, I would feel stuff all the time down that hallway and that back room to the right.
That was her mom's room.
Yeah, that's where I would always feel stuff. But yeah, that story, I was just like, with the door or the drawer opening and closing, and then once she finally decided to go in there and like kind of look around, like it stopped.
And I know for me, like, things come in, it's never exact, and it's maybe a lot of times not the right times. So what I do is I take it and I write things down. So after it was almost like a video playing in my head. Like, you know, I talked before how I shut my eyes and it was like a video. That's how it kind of felt. So I wrote everything down, and then I was like, I really need to talk to Penny about this, because this is like, but I didn't know how to bring it up because after her mom passed, like, things are really fresh and emotions are so heightened that like I was kind of scared to bring it up. Yeah. So when I said, hey, can we like FaceTime? Can I talk to you? And it was like height of COVID, so all of us were kind of stuck indoors anyway, which was nice, but it was super emotional. And there's other parts of that story that aren't going to be shared because of privacy reasons, but that affected me to my core. Yeah. It really did.
I mean, what you told her was 100% accurate, and even though it didn't happen like right away, it made everything that was happening, it made her understand it more. Like, oh, okay, this is what she was talking about. This is what she wanted me to find. And honestly, from everything that I've read and heard, it takes a lot of energy for ghosts to manipulate things, objects. So the fact that kept popping open, she was really trying to get her attention.
And I was very adamant. The user said, I'm not finding anything. And I'm like, I don't know how, like, it's in the dresser. I don't know where. It's in a drawer. I don't know what else to tell you, but I'm not backing down from that because that's what I saw in my head. It was like a picture playing, and I don't know.
And how interesting is that, you know, she didn't find it at first. And
she found it when she needed it the most.
Right.
Is what I think.
Yeah. And that's what I was just going to say is I feel like when she went back in and she was finally ready to clean more out and she could, you know, face it and do it is when it popped up. And then that's when it kind of hit her.
Yeah, because she was like, hey, I found this other ring, but I don't know. And I'm like, no, you'll know. Like, I don't know how else to, like, say it. You will know.
And that's what she meant in there by, that's what she was talking about.
Yep. And it's just, and then we ended up went over there for her husband's birthday.
Yeah.
And we were sitting out. You were next to me.
Yep.
I remember this. Sort of, I got a little drunk, but surprise. So we were sitting outside, and I don't know if you remember, but I was just like, I kept looking around because there was something that was really bugging me, and I was just like searching the yard and did not find what I was like looking for, like because it was behind me and I didn't turn all the way around. So, I was like, your mom is not good with plants. They died a lot, didn't they? And she's like, yes, she could not keep them alive.
Yeah.
And I was like, but there is one in this backyard that is hers and it's still alive. And I know you're taking care of it because that is the one she was able to keep alive.
Right.
She was like, look behind you. And then she started crying and I was like, I knew it was there. I knew it.
And how cool is that the ring never fit her before and then it fit her perfectly. It was like it was meant to be.
Yep.
But yeah.
So crazy.
Penny, if you're watching, I mean, wow. I don't even know. I don't even have words. I mean, that's cool. And also, I think she might have showed you the picture that she's talking about where with her mom in it. Well, she has a picture. I'm going to have to send her a message to send it to you.
Yeah.
And that one is really, there's no, I don't even know how you know, because I'm, you know, skeptical. I analyze everything. Looking at the picture, I don't even know how I could debunk it as not being real. Because it's just like you're looking at every angle. I look at matrixing, you know, how the angle of the camera, what could have affected it, and there's just no questioning it with this picture. Wait until you see it. You're going to get chills. It's her mom. You're going to get chills when you see it. But yeah, and pictures like that are really cool to me because, you know, that sometimes they just pop up even when you're not looking for it. You just happen to see it. You happen to zoom in.
You're like,
I've done that with a picture of Gio, which is, I don't even know what made me zoom in, but it was a picture I took of him, and I zoomed in on his eyes, and it was kind of like a reflection, and it looked like something was sitting next to him, like another person. And to me, I would have to show other people who knew him. To me, it looked like one of my friends that died. It looked exactly like him. It had his hairstyle, everything, like he was just sitting next to him. And this was when Gio, I think, was like 2 or something like that. I was taking a picture. But I don't know what prompted me to zoom in to look at his eye, like to see the reflection. But that's what I mean.
So what is this picture of her mom? Like of her mom? Or her mom happens to be in her picture?
No, it's a picture of, I think, the one that I'm talking about. I don't know, Penny, you can correct me if it's the same one you're talking about. But the picture that I think I saw was of Penny, and I don't know if she was in the picture with a friend or what, and like you look in the background and you can kind of see her in the window.
Oh God.
So that's the one that I think you're talking
love
about.
To see that.
And that one I thought was really cool because there was no way. I was trying to think of every possible angle that maybe it might be matrixing and not be an actual form, but there's no way to debunk it. There was just...
That's so crazy.
No way. I love that. I do too. And sometimes my sister will send me things from her house. I don't know what's going on with her house. I kind of feel like...
I know, didn't she move and now isn't she somewhere new and it's still happening?
Yeah, I kind of feel like her and I might have taken something with us or had something attached to us when we left our childhood home, because a lot of stuff happened there. But I don't know, because she's got stuff going on at her house. I got stuff going on at my house. I've had stuff going on everywhere I've lived now.
It's so crazy.
So I don't know what's going on, and I'm curious because we're trying to move if something's going to happen at the new place.
And it might.
But I think that's really sweet that she, saw her dad and everything. I mean, that's hard. And that's what has always happened to me. I'll see something and then either it's out of the corner of my eye or I blink and then it's gone.
Right.
So then you're like questioning, did I see it? Did it really happen? But you know it happened. It's just there's no way to prove it, to show it,
Right.
You know what you saw. It's just hard to explain it to other people.
Without them being like...
Yeah. And that's why I like when people send in their user stories, because we believe you. We've had these experiences, and I want people to be more open about it and not be so afraid and not worry about the naysayers that,
and
don't believe in it.
I'm very reserved when it comes to this. So me talking like this, is new and it's terrifying, and
It's hard.
It is hard.
Especially when you're talking about paranormal, because a lot of people don't believe in it. And they don't believe in it until something happens to them. And sometimes, even when something happens to them, they still try to,
explain it away.
Right. And that's what I did for the longest time, but I don't try to shut it out anymore. No. I just accept it. But yeah. That was good. I don't know. We're probably going to maybe do a follow-up to this one because we have, again, questions that we would like to ask Penny. And like we did in our other episode, we have questions we'd like to ask Britt. So we'll probably be doing some follow-ups. And possibly, if you guys feel comfortable, we will be asking you to come on the show so that we can do it in person.
Which would be amazing.
If not, we'll figure out a way to ask our questions and then...
Can have them on the phone or something.
Yeah. Do some FaceTiming. Or wait, did I say FaceTime?
You did.
That's an Apple term. I meant Duo or Facebook Messenger. Sorry, I'm getting the look. She said FaceTime first, and that's the reason why I said it. Did you? I don't know. I just threw her under the bus.
I said phone call, I think.
She probably did. I just threw her under the bus.
Or maybe I didn't. I don't even know.
I don't remember.
Well.
Yeah. Should we wrap it? This was a great episode, and I'm sorry. It was a very sad one, but very heartfelt, and this one I feel like had more of a happier ending, just because
it does. It has some sort of closure almost.
Yeah. And it's a little bit more, I don't even know the words to put it. It's sad, but at the same time, it makes you happy, makes you smile. It's like happy tears because she found the ring. Wow.
I agree.
Is that shooting up? I don't know. So we've been having some weird stuff. I'm just going to talk about it now. We've been having some weird stuff happening with our tapings. We've been doing these podcasts for a while, and we've had no issues until we had the episode where we were talking about the Shadow Man, and everything went dark. Since then, we've been having weird, random technical difficulties where, the audio sounds patchy, the lights don't work, phones are overheating, and it's just weird. And we actually had a battery pack that was fully charged just randomly drain, a light that won't turn on now. So, I don't know. It could be paranormal, it could not be. I don't know yet. I guess we'll have to see. If we have any issues on our next episode, we'll let you know. But again, the wine that we're drinking will be in the description below. If you like the content, again, like and subscribe, and please send us your user stories. We love to hear them. We love to talk about them.
Agreed.
And that's it for us. We're going to wrap it up.
We'll see you
on the other side.